And again, this is not, I'm just test fitting right now. What I'll do after I'm sure that the tire fits is take some rubberized CA, which is sometimes called tire glue, but you have to get the rubberized CA. This one is IC2000, which is what I use, and run that on the inside of the seam continuously, and that will sit alright, and that will allow it to flex without breaking the seam. So now if you're using a regular standard plastic wheel like this one, at this point you simply just put the tire on and glue it up and you'd be done. With a bead lock, it takes a little more work. Oops. Wrong side out. Whenever you do tires, I find that I always end up with a good side and a bad side. So be very careful. In this case, both sides of the tire have the same writing, so it doesn't matter which side is good or bad. But sometimes some tires have a plain sidewall and a written sidewall, and if you want the plain sidewall on the outside, you just have to be careful that that ends up being your good side. It's a little tough to get together because it's got the thick bead. A screw in there, or nut. And push it together so that they seat together. Make sure these are lined up right. Nope, they weren't. Alright, so there we have it. And that is essentially the trick. And here's what it looks like on the truck. Now the last bit, I'll show you in just a second. If you just leave the regular CA on it, I think that it is brittle and that it will eventually break the seam. So the trick is, you can see how this one is not as clean, as flush a seam, so this one will be the outside one. So now we take this rubberized CA, Try and grab the open one. And then just take, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but basically take on the inside and just line the entire seam with it. Yeah. Goes. Nice thick ribbing on here. I see four-wheel drive has made them sidewalls much stronger. It's good. Alright. Then you stick the foam in it and you're done. Sometimes you can cut the pie shape out of the foam as well so that the foam is the same size. Often I just shove the entire thing in here. In this case I think I'm going to try and trim it as well. So assuming that there was this much tire, that's how much foam I'll cut off. And now when it closes down, it'll be a 1/7 foam. But I also still want to cut. That fit pretty well. Perfect. Foam came together at the right spot. Alright, now we'll put it back together. And that's it.